Jalen Rivers boarded the plane like any other teenager. Quiet, polite, holding a Bible, flying to a youth leadership retreat. He sat in seat 12A, kept to himself, didn't ask for much. He was used to being the kind of person who made things easy for others. Then the flight attendant, Sharon, skipped over him during service, twice. When he reached out for a drink, she slapped his hand away, not hard, but enough to make him invisible in a room full of eyes that weren't looking. He didn't react, not outwardly, but something inside shifted. Instead of confronting her, Jalen opened an app quietly recommended to him by a family friend, an anonymous airline feedback system tied to FAA monitoring. He logged the incident, gave the details, not emotionally, just factually. Just factual, a deeper response. The woman beside him in 12B noticed something was wrong. She didn't press, but when Sharon came by again, stiff and cold, 12B calmly challenged her. That moment, the soft resistance, meant more to Jalen than he could say. As the plane moved through the night sky, silence became its own form of defiance. Jalen didn't shout. He didn't accuse, but he refused to shrink. And in that refusal, the system began to stir. Notifications buzzed on his phone. Case escalated. Crew member flagged for pattern behavior. FAA oversight engaged. Suddenly, he wasn't just a boy with a Bible. He was a witness. And the silence that once protected Sharon now betrayed her. As dawn broke outside the window, light crept across the clouds. Passengers stirred. Sharon walked the aisle, her movements tighter now, eyes darted, smiles thinned. When she passed Jalen, her glance was sharp, no longer confident, but watchful. She saw him, not as a threat, but as something more dangerous, someone who had stayed. When the plane landed in Seattle, it wasn't over. It was beginning. As the rows emptied, Jalen remained seated. He wasn't in a hurry to rejoin the world that had moved past so many invisible slights. When he finally stood, he walked quietly toward the front, right past Sharon. Their eyes met. She didn't smile. She looked afraid. And for the first time, consequences met her at the gate. A woman with an FAA badge waited. Daniel, the other attendant, whispered something into a radio. The shift was real now, not imagined, not dismissed. At the terminal, Jalen sat alone by the window. His phone buzzed again. In-flight report submitted to Ethics Committee. Testimony may be requested. Crew member under review. There would be no headline, no trending tag. But his fingerprints were on it. His silence had spoken. Later, in a quiet conference hall, Jalen stood at a podium, holding his speech, one he had written before the flight.